First pitch coming at you right after the break. Baseball fans, and welcome. The show has game one of the American League Wild Card Series. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Minnesota Twins. Alongside my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here, and we're just about set to get this Wild Card Series underway, Siggy. Game one has outsized importance in a three-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Players are always talking about setting the tone in game one of a series. Well, in a three-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway, and our pitcher in this game, Max Fried.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Garrett Mitchell. Outside ball. And the series is underway.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-1.
That's the ball.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The 2-1. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. The pitch. There's a strike.
Full count.
That's out to center field. One away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And the batter now, Jeremy Pena. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Fried, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And that's a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One out, runner at second. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss, strike one. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Fly ball down the line. Ramirez tracks it down for the out.
The first baseman,
and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. High fly ball, right field. Moniak Under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. One left for Houston. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Sandy Alcantara. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw with that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Next offering misses. And that's ball 2. There's a strike. 95 of that one. One down, base is empty. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ramirez leads off first with one away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Mitchell makes the play.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And that's in the dirt. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Righty delivers. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2.
Pitch misses there, and now it's 3-2. Manny Machado next to bat for Minnesota. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Manny Machado. That clips a corner. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jake Burger. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Next pitch is downstairs.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Yeah, there's ball
Take
4.
your base, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So next up for Houston, Vinny Pasquantino. In the air, center field. Siri grabs it on the run.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco.
And stepping in for the Astros, Francisco Alvarez. Swinging a foul straight back. Eddie Diaz. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Diaz toss to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back in target field. And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a foul ball.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
In the air, left field, down the line, pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. The throw in, not in time. And we've got runners at first and third to open the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Yeah.
Yandy Diaz now. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Two on, one out. And now it's Jose Siri. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. And now and missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Swung on, belted. Mitchell going back. Just shy of the wall. Runner tags from third, and the Twins score first. It's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Jorge Mateo now led off the game with a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. A little bit low.
That's down. Ball.
Alcantara over to first. Real Muto back in there. The pitch. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Twins 1 and the Astros nothing. And we're back. Stepping in, Christopher Morel. Fried, a tall lefty, 31 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022. First pitch, and he just misses.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next to hit for Houston, Gil Morales. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ripped to first, caught, takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive. But most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Mitchell. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. To second, and he's out. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
So up next, Jeremy Pena doubled his first time up. And there's the strike.
For an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
The Astros trailing by a run here in game one. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. Up the middle. They take the force out, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 1 and the Astros nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Twins, Harold Ramirez. The line to kick the pitch.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boo. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
The pitch. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 2-2. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Alvarez makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next to Minnesota. Not shortstop.
Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ground ball, Alonso. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. In there at the knees. 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. That one off the mark, and it's 3-2. Manny Machado in the on-deck circle. Two outs. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they're on top 1-0. Game 1 of this wild card series. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. And the pitch. That one misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Ramirez going back, and that one is gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 1-1.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The pitch. Up and in, and 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And now it's even up. And another ball. Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
So next up for Houston, Jake Berger. First offering, and it just misses. One down, base is empty. That's through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch supplies all of us right down the middle. Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Way outside, and the count is 2-2. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. Nicely done for the out. Wow, Simi, he showed off great reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate more with the naked eye. The reflexes, top-notch, and this guy's a magician with the glove.
And now, Vinny Pasquantino. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch, not close, up high. Fly ball center field. Siri really on his horse for it. Got it. Nice grab. And that'll do it. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. All even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Manny Machado. Alcantara back to work. And there's the ball.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact. Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Hit in the air, right field. Morales calls it in, 2 away.
The batter, the catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The wind of the pitch. in there at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of...
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Yandy Diaz, the next twin up to hit.
Diaz.
One ball, no
And a
strike.
pitch out, but nothing going on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Alcantara over to first. It's low and gets away.
Two and one.
Pitch out, but no action. And a pitch.
Nope, ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Inside ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now back. The center fielder.
First and second, 2 down. Jose Siri, the next twin up to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. To the right side, Morel. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Twins strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Back in Minnesota, new inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. The wind and the pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Astros, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the kill.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. And they waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
At the plate, Christopher Morel. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a strike.
1-1.
And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
2-2.
It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So 2 down now, and here is Gil Morales. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Just
Nope,
off
that's
the outside
Ball.
edge, and it's 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Ramirez ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. With the right-hander back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Twins need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going. Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Alcantara over to first. Mateo back safely. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Mateo aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And the right-hander deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Missed with a changeup, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality bats.
Here's Turner now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Right through there for a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. That's to third. And it gets by him. Runner around third on his way to the plate. It goes offline. He's safe. And a 2-1 ball game now. Marcell Ozuna will hit next. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch misses. And the righty deals. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
1-1.
Ozuna swings and drives one. Well hit to left. Alvarez going back on him. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Close play, but in there.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Machado.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 1 out. Outside corner, there's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Alvarez right there to make the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Pierce Johnson getting ready to go. Foley warming up as well. Alcantara over to first. And Turner's back in. Turner runs right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros 1. Back at Target Field, and now here is Garrett Mitchell. The lefty fires.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next,
so digging in, Jeremy Pena. Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is downstairs.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul off down the right side.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
First and second here, no outs. And ball 1. And here it comes. And down on strikes he goes. And that is a big first out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning. And that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Pete Alonso.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that one is inside ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning-ending double play, Boo.
2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That'll finds the corner. That's strike 1. Good eye right there. Jake Berger up next for the Astros. Mitchell on second. Hangman at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. 3-2 down.
That fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one finds its way through. There comes the throw. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game.
Well done. Drives in the run. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
Jake Berger, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
That missed.
And that's
the ball.
off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, JT Realmuto. Realmuto in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, the first baseman.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Pierce Johnson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here is Yandy Diaz. Johnson checks on first. Realmuto back in there. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. They got 1 and 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one gets past the catcher. Gets to it onto first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Jake Bird, the young right-hander, up and throwing. One-run game, one out, one on. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Minnesota, but they still lead at 3-2. Top of inning number 7. So now the Astros designated hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. As the lefty gets to work. There's a strike at the knees. Movement in the bullpen. Penn Murphy up and throwing. Presley also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2 count.
And he chases that one. And they'll get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Max Fried will give way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jesse Chavez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Hard hit, right side. Over to Diaz. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Christopher.
Here's the second baseman,
Morel.
Christopher Morel. Out to short, Turner. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jason Foley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Harold Ramirez getting ready to hit.
Harold Ramirez.
The pitch. In there at the knees. And delivers outside. Here's a swing and a miss.
All sliders so
1-2.
far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
The bat. Not so
Here's
far.
Trey Turner. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the late stages of game 1. That's a slider for a strike. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
The bat. The designated hitter. Marcell Ozuna.
2 outs, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Penn Murphy.
These are the spots relievers
Now
really make a name for themselves. Late
Number
and
56.
close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. First out in the top of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now, Garrett Mitchell. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jason Adam warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a good eye there.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Next offering is down low.
Almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jeremy Pena waiting to hit for Houston. Left-hand hitter waits. And the tying run is on base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Move to first. And he dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Pena at the plate now, and that's inside.
1-0.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab.
The left wing, the 34.
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. He's already homered here in this one. Throw over to first, and he's back in easily. And that one in the air center field. Siri in position. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jake Bird. Well, 1-run game. Manny Machado digs in now. The pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Off the mark there. 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's that stuff right there. He threw it extremely well. I'm talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
On the ground. And that chance handled. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 60,
Mickey Moniak will hit next. On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
Wow.
At the belt and fires.
Yeah.
Activity in the bullpen. Anthony Bender, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Moniak at first, 1 gone. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And next for Minnesota, Yandy Diaz. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Alonso brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jason Adams.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
And the pitch. Alonso in the box now, takes strike 1. Now the 0-1. Just off the inside edge. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Diaz takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Yeah, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
He's 2 outs away. Down the 3rd baseman, Jake Berger. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. A one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And that one almost got him. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Next is the designated hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And fires in a fastball at 95. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, you're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Good eye in that spot. Pitch misses. 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Francisco Alvarez up next for the Astros. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One down. And next to hit for Houston, Francisco Alvarez.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
This is again 5 in a row.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And another ball.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And now the Astros are down to their final out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And now Christopher Morel. That one at the knees for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. They're down to their final strike. The Astros down to their final strike. In there, even looking for the dead. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. So the Minnesota Twins off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game one in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game 2. So that will be quite a test to keep their season alive.
Yeah, no doubt.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,649. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.